G'day guys, welcome to my round 4 Supercoach update. Very much one of the most frustrating weeks. I hated it. So many thoughts of literally just pulling the pin on this season. It's starting to really do me head in. Getting real over it. Don't even know why I play, to be honest. We'll have a look at my team and we will go from there. Start working out a bit of planning going forward. So yeah, round 4 score of 2180. Not bad considering some of the scores I saw this week. Went up the rank another 7,000, so just outside the 30,000 at the moment. 4 or 5 league wins, 1 me money league, which is the most important one. But yeah, let's have a look at the team, and yeah, we'll see what we need to do, I think. So the back line, Jakey Lloyd, 109, just as consistent as usual. Zach Williams, 60. I was at the game. GWS too good for the Catters this week. And I couldn't really see what Zach was doing much. I really wish I picked Whitfield now at the start of the year. He's gone up over 600 grand, so he's going to be hard to get into the side. Brodie Smith, nice little ton there, 104. Take that from a mid-priced backman any day of the week. Collins, 87. Producing some really good scores for a rookie. Especially after the first week. I think he was the most hated player in the first week. Dersman, 73. He's really consistent. So yeah, he's chugging along with some good scores. Clark, 53. Got a knock in the second quarter. Didn't play the rest of that quarter. I thought he might have been out for the rest of the game, but he came back on, but didn't do a whole lot. McKay was dropped, and Hoare, 86. Needed him on the ground. I mucked a lot of me rookies up this week. But yeah, Hoare. Hopefully he stays in next week. Makes a bit of Kanga. Paddy Cripps. I watched that game today. He, in my book, is slowly becoming the best player in the comp. He's a contested ball fiend. Really good with his skills, and he can kick goals. They were stiff, Carlton. I mean, it's hard work for a Carlton supporter, I feel for you. Lockie Neal. So I, last minute, made the decision to trade Fife out. I just didn't want to... Couldn't afford to rest him, to be honest. It's a dumb trade. It's very dumb, and it's not something I would recommend because I want Fife in my side. So, I mean, in a few weeks' time, I'm going to be looking to try and get him back in. So, I've wasted a trade on a guy that I'm going to get back in. Reason I did it, again, couldn't afford to rest him. If I didn't make the trade, I would have missed out on 257 points, which would have dropped my score down into the 1900s. Would have lost all my leagues, would have dropped in the ranks, would have done a whole heap of shit that I didn't want to do. So that was the decision on trading him. Although I wouldn't have been 253 because I got 280 for Neal's score. I would have had Constable on the ground, so they're 60, 220 plus Butters is 23, 197. We lost 197, so still in the 1900s. So still shit. Basically, and not what I wanted. So I made that call. Again, it's dumb. I only did it and would only recommend doing it if you don't want to cop any losses or drop in the rankings or whatever. So that was one reason I did it, and the other reason was I wouldn't have been able to get Neal in any other way. That was like my only opportunity to get Neal in, and he got 140, and he went up heaps, and he's now a $680,000 price tag. So he's going to be hard to get in. I mean, I genuinely can't. He will drop again, surely. He can't just keep busting these friggin' scores out. Maybe he can, I don't know, but in this situation, as dumb of a trade it was, it worked out in the best for me in a lot of ways. So happy I did it. Treloar. Another below 100 score. Starting to regret that choice. Anyway, Cornelia, 104. I was at this game, and when you're in the stadium at GMHBR, I'm presuming it's the same at other grounds, but you get no service because there's like 50,000 people in one small area on their phones. You just, you can check, you can't even check social media. You can send messages. You can't check, Supercoach scores or nothing. I was watching that game and I was like, Cornelio has to have had 30-plus touches. All of his possessions were good possessions. I was thinking to myself, he's killing us. He hasn't got an opponent. And I was like, it's good for me, Supercoach. I was expecting 130 plus. Genuinely was. I got out of the stadium, checked, and it was only 104. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, he had it on a string, and they were good touches. I checked his stats and everything. I went right through it. And I just don't know with the scoring sometimes. But yeah, I predicted more than 104 out of him. But, you know, I have to take 104. Tom Liberatore, look at him cruising. Absolutely cruising. He got 106. Had a bit of a slow start to the game, but look at his price now, $452. I mean, he was $300 when I got him, I reckon. So he's paying off. Rocky, big rock dog. Last week he got knocked out, scored like 36, and I was regretting the trade. Stuck with him, bang, 140. Absolutely rate that. So loving that. Walsh, 123. This guy is... I watched that game, man. He is a star. Like, he gets the ball. He uses it well. Kicks goals. What do you have? A $207,000 price tag, and he's now worth $342. He could be the Tim Kelly of last year. He could be a rookie worth hanging on to for as long as you can. So yeah, he scored really well. Butters, I mean, could have had any of the Geelong boys on, to be honest. What I did do was I actually had Bailey Scott on because I knew he wasn't playing, and I had the emergency on Constable, and I thought if Constable scores shit just before the Port game, I'll swap Butters onto the ground for Bailey Scott. And I was like, if Constable scores well, I'll just leave Bailey Scott on and get Constable's score. Should have done it that way. I didn't. I saw Constable's 60. I think I was just angry with Geelong, angry with the loss, and just wasn't thinking straight. And I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm bringing Butters on. Cost me, 37 points? You know, I could have had Atkins on. Anyway, I didn't get the rookies right this week at all, and it's starting to do me head in. Gone, 113, really solid. He played with Pruis, or however you want to say it, and it was affecting his scoring early. And then Pruis got injured and then just sort of sat down the forward line, which helped our scoring. I'm really worried about the Pruis gone situation. I think if Pruis had to play the whole game the way they were playing without his injury, yeah, Gorn would have scored shit. So I'm worried about that. Loophole Grundy, so had the vice captain on Neil. Yeah, had the vice captain on Neil, and I actually had the captaincy. Where is my captain? Oh, Bynes. I had Neil into Cripps. So I set the loophole up straight away because Neil's game was going to be over before the Eagles game. So I had Grundy on the bench from the start. Saw Neil's 140. I was like, yep, no brainer. And then kind of wished I had it stuck with Cripps. But that's hindsight. I'll take 140 every single time. I'll take 140. So happy with that. Danger kept well and truly quiet. Same guy that tagged Dusty last week. He'd be getting sick of getting punched. Dusty hit him. The media's saying it won't cost him a week. Wouldn't be surprised if he does get it. Yeah, but 66, pretty shit. Heaney, 130. People who traded him out are going to maybe regretting it. Unless you got Boak in, then you're not going to be regretting it because Boak's killing it. Tim Kelly, people who don't have Tim Kelly is probably happy with this because his price has dropped, but his ankle was not right. He shouldn't have been playing. He was shocking. Yeah, I really wish they just didn't play him. I really do, to be honest. Anyway, 39, got to take that. Darcy Moore, he took like 6 intercept marks. Like, he should have scored higher than that. Like, yeah, just don't know what's going on there. Drew, 61. Parker, 32. Should have a Setterfield on the ground. Anyway, that's the score. That's what happened. I think it's time to start clearing some rookies out, start banking some cash. I want to get rid of Parker and probably Atkins. I think Atkins could be on the chopping block this week. Yeah, I'll keep... Don't know what to do with McKay. I hope he gets back in, but he hasn't really earned any money. Hope Hall plays again so he can make some money. I'm going to leave Collins if he's scoring pretty decent. Darcy Moore could be traded. Could bank some cash there. Could do Moore and Parker to a couple other rookies. My only problem is I don't know what forward rookies are sort of someone like on the brink of coming into sides. I do know I want to get Sydney Stack in. So he'll take Atkins' spot because he's on the bubble. I just don't know what forward rookies are out there. I really don't. So I'll have to have a think during the week, find out what players are doing what, and make a plan. see who we can get in, start banking some cash. All right, guys, I'll have an update video during the week and look at trade targets. I mean, Lachie Whitfield's almost looking like a must-have. I mean, he is a must-have. I 100% believe that. I could get him in if I do a couple of mid-trades, Moore and Smith. Smith, I don't want to trade, to be honest. He's 600 grand now, Whitfield. Yeah, I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade any of the rookies that are making big cash, like Walsh. I want to keep him. Keep Collins. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Try and figure out a way to get him in either this week or next week. It's probably worth waiting, seeing if his price drops, but he genuinely doesn't look like his price is going to drop. He doesn't look like stopping anytime soon. He's a freak. One of the best players in the competition at the moment. Anyway, see you next time.